Hey guys, thanks for stopping in for another episode of I Want That Reviews. My name's Chris, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the Pro iDot sights from Ameriglo. Now we can see here that I have these installed on my M&P9 Shield. The set that I have here runs for about $120, manufacturer's suggested retail price. Now you can get those elsewhere if you do some shopping. You can find them for a little less than that. But 120 is what you should expect to see from the manufacturer. Now, they are manufactured by Ameriglo. They do use Trigicon inserts. So you'll notice that both of these sight pieces have the Trigicon markings, and the tritium files are both inset into each of those. Now, because this is the Pro iDot, you'll notice that there is one dot in the back and one dot in the front, and that front dot is highlighted by a bright fluorescent red circle. That makes for fantastic high visibility during the day, and at night, obviously, it doesn't matter. But at night, you get a nice, good glow from the tritium in the vials. So. They definitely do well. They really start to stand out once you get into some low light conditions. You don't have to be in absolute dark for those to stand out. You can see here that the rear cutout is not the standard box cutout. It's actually rounded, and it actually lines up very well with that high visibility ring around the front one. Ameriglo very strongly recommends that you have these professionally installed. As I mentioned earlier, both of these sight pieces have a tritium vial in them, and as such, they are both somewhat sensitive to shock. Now, I have installed my fair share of sights on handguns, and I usually use a brass punch and very carefully drift the sights into place. That's what I did with these guys. However, I noticed the next night that my front sight post was at about half the brightness that it had been when I first installed it. And so I took a couple pictures of it and, just kind of monitored it. By the third night, the front sight had gone almost completely dark. And all I can guess is that at some point from installing the front sight, I must have cracked that tritium vial. And the tritium seeped out into the air and was gone. So I reached out to Ameriglo and said, hey, here's what happened. And I promptly got a response back and said, okay, well, here's the deal. We need to see pictures. We need to know exactly what happened. Tell us what's up. And I explained. They said we need pictures, so I sent them a few pictures and got a response back, and they said, we're not sure what happened either. This is not something, your sight's not beat up. It doesn't look like you did anything excessive to it. So I was really impressed at that point because I got a phone call from them, and they said, what we'd like to do is we'd like to send you a prepaid label, have you send it back to us. We'll install it for you with a sight pusher, and we'll get it back to you as soon as possible. So I went ahead and dropped just my slide in the mail. It was gone for about 2 weeks. I would say, cross country, that's pretty good. Got there, got it fixed, got it back, and I haven't had any issues since. So I thought it was very impressive that they were willing to not only replace the sight, but pay for the shipping, pay to install it for me, and take care of it like that. So I was very pleased with that. As far as lights go, I love the 2-dot sight. I love the fact that I'm not lining up 3 dots. The rear sight it's inset into a metal cylinder, so it does give it some brightness during the day. I very much like that high visibility orange-red circle around the front that you can see there. And I really was thrilled with their customer service and the way they took care of me. Dislikes, I'm a little concerned at the front sight post being fragile. I don't know if it was just something that went on with mine or what, but it did concern me. I wasn't overly hard on it, but things happen. So the price, I would say they're worth $120 for the set. I'm sure, like I said, you can find them elsewhere for less than that. I am more than happy with the cost of these, and I would pay for another set. I'm very pleased with the glow. This guy's going to get 5 out of 5 stars, and I would very strongly recommend to anybody considering looking at night sights to take a look at Ameriglo, because these are fantastic product. So go ahead and take a look in the description below. I'll include a link to their website as well as their Facebook page. As always, please like, subscribe, and share. If it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. Please do keep checking back on a weekly basis for more reviews of awesome products just like this one that'll make you say, I want that.